Yugiohzexal is probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series. I don't ever remember buying volume 1, but I definitely remember stealing the card that came with it. And just like that, we start the manga off with Yuma having this horrible nightmare. And just like in the anime, we have him running late to class and he's pissed at his sister because she didn't wake him up. Also, why the hell does his sister have the Vegeta over 9000 scouter on? And then we get the next scene of Yuma trying to jump over this big ass tower in PE. By the way, my man has balls. I would never try to do this. I would just break my dick trying to do this in the process. And in the next panel, we got Yuma saying that he's gonna swim over to the other side of the pool without coming up for air. My man is insane. Dead ass, I would not be able to do this because if I try to swim to the other side without coming up for air, I'll fucking drown, and 2, I can't swim. And then the next panel, we got Tori being a hater telling Yuma, you never succeed at anything you do, and he says these are just chances to jet. As a kid who grew up watching the Zexal anime, I was so used to hearing Yuma say I'm feeling the flow, so it's pretty nice to hear him say something like it's time to jet, or I got a jet, or here's a chance to jet. I don't remember who this girl is in the panel, and it's been a long time since I've read this manga, so I'm just gonna say that's Kotori's mom. By the way, Yuma's just always been my favorite protagonist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time I see him, he literally puts a smile on my face. He's just always happy, and he just always wants to do his best no matter what. That's one thing I've just always admired about Homeboy. He doesn't matter how many times he fucks up, he's gonna do it until he gets it right. And then we got Yuma pulling up to watch Tetsuo duel. And also, what can I say other than gotta love the art in Zexal? Am I right or am I right? Then you get this intense panel of Tetsuo dueling Shark. As a kid who grew up watching the English dub of Zexal, it throws me off seeing the name Tetsuo, cause I know him as Bronx Stone, so every time I see the name Tetsuo I think, who the fuck is that? And then we see Shark starting to kick Tetsuo's ass. And in the next panel, we see Shark hit Tetsuo with a direct attack and he beats Tetsuo with one hit. I've just always liked seeing Shark as a character in Zexal. He gives off a very big emo vibe, and him and Yuma together really remind me of Naruto and Sasuke. And we got Yuma telling Shark he's gonna be dual champion, and by the way, did this guy call Yuma a fucking small timer? What kind of disrespect is that? Like, just call this dude a fucking loser or something, I don't know. And then we get Shark stealing Yuma's puzzle piece. I'm sure there's a correct name for it, but I forgot it, so don't destroy me in the comments. Let's just call it a puzzle piece. And then we got Shark telling Yuma, if you really think you're that good, duel me then. If I win, I get to keep my deck and your deck. And he says something like, meet me in front of the square in front of the station. This is some serious meet me under the bridge type shit. Some friend Tetsuo is, he's telling Yuma he can't beat Shark because he says, you can't even beat me. What makes you think you can beat Shark? Just run away. And like I said before, shout out to Yuma. It doesn't matter how many times he fucks up or loses, he's gonna keep doing it until he gets back up, and he does it right. But I will say this, Tetsuo does come in clutch in the end because he gives Yuma back his puzzle piece. Looks like Tetsuo is just a big ass softie after all. And then you get this intense panel of Yuma getting ready to fight Shark. He's pulling up to the function, he's gonna whoop Shark's ass, and he's gonna take his fucking deck back. And then finally we get Yuma telling Shark, it's time to duel, I'm gonna jet. And that's the end of the first volume. Don't forget to like and subscribe.